Hi, I'm Nancy Griffin. Okay, today we're going to do two wonderful vegetables that are so good for you. We have edamames, and I suggest when you buy them, try to get them organic, but what you can do is follow the recipe on the package. And they're very easy. You just boil them. I put a little Himalayan salt on mine, and some people bake them. So today we're going to show you how to prepare an artichoke and the edamames. So you take the stem and you cut it completely off. It's kind of tough. And this one, now California knows what artichokes are about, but if you're in another state, this may not be familiar to you. So what I do, once I've cut off the stem, is I take the leaves here and I cut these tops off. And all the way around, like this. Just keep going around. Now, these artichokes don't happen to have stickers on them. A lot of the regular artichokes have little stickers at the end, so that's why you cut them off. But they look almost like a flower when you cut off the leaves in this manner. Guess I should have started before the cameras rolled so we can get this done. Yeah. Well, I've cut these off camera so you wouldn't have to be bored with me standing here for 15 minutes cutting off all the leaves. You just cut off the sharp part of the artichoke. And then you take a knife and you cut the tops off like so, like I've done with these. Now, for some reason, these are a little tough. They are organic, so I'm going to rinse them off. Shake them out. Stepping on a piece. Okay, now I'm going to I filled a pot over there with organic water, pure water, filtered water, and I'm going to bring my extra light olive oil. I always use the extra light olive oil. I haven't found it in a organic, but as soon as I do, I'll use it. I'm going to pour about 1/4 cup of olive oil in this pan. It has about 8 cups of pure water. I've got some garlic here and a lemon here. So we're going to put whole, well, not whole garlic cloves. We're going to cut them in half so the flavor will seep out into the water. And we're going to cook these at low heat for at least an hour. And put some other spice like spike and Himalayan salt and lemon juice. I'm going to pour this. I love these. Garlic is my most favorite thing to wrestle with here. There we go.
Yeah, but it tastes so good.
Yes, it does. Okay. Come on, there we go. We're going to, it's just coming off here. I guess I just have to smash it again. There. So, this is so important that this is with salt, lemon, extra light olive oil. Okay, you're off. All right, let me chop these. And drop one on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to take all these little pieces, put them in the pan, turn it on to high for a few minutes, and I'm going to squeeze the lemon in here. This is an organic lemon. My favorite lemon are Myers lemons. We don't have any today. And I'm going to put some more Himalayan salt. I get this from Swanson's. I have, yep, here it is. This is what it looks like if you want to order from Swanson's. They're a very good company, and they're reasonable, and they're very sweet, loving people with integrity. So, in they go. And I'm going to put a lid on.
So you did garlic in the pan,
Yes,
lemon, salt.
that's it. Oh, and olive oil.
And
Extra
olive
light
oil.
olive oil. I don't like to use the heavy olive oil. I think it has a heavy taste. It's not something that I really like. But if you prefer the heavy olive oil or the extra virgin, go for it.
And how long is the artichoke going to take?
Hopefully an hour. What you'll do is you'll stick a fork into it, and this fork will go into the artichoke, and you'll know it's done. Then after we cook them, I'll show you how to peel them, and also how to get to the heart of the artichoke, which is the yummy part. And again, you can use melted butter or margarine. I happen to like the Vegenaise Follow Your Heart grapeseed mayonnaise. Grapeseed Vegenaise, I'm being corrected. Anyway, that's what we're going to do with the artichoke today. And the edamames are going to be very simple. Put some salt, some more salt, turn the fire on. This doesn't want to come out very much, so there. I'm going to put a little spike, which I don't have the box. Well, yes, I do have the box. This is not the spike I wanted. I wanted the red, white, and blue one. But this is all my store had at the time. So this is the kind of spike I'm going to put in to the artichokes. I guess I need to rewash my lids. Not coming out very well. There. This is going to have a beautiful flavor. You can almost make a meal of the artichokes by themselves, the bigger they are. Okay, we're going to cut this and pour this into the pan. Well, I have to wait till it starts boiling. It's almost there.
So what's so good about edamame?
These are so full of protein. And your children need protein. They're so busy running around out there, unless they're sitting in front of a computer, heaven forbid. But let me read some of the ingredients that are in this. Okay. It's got a lot of fiber, 8 grams of protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron. That's a lot for a little edamame. So we're going to serve that. This makes a wonderful snack for your children when they come home from school. You know, salt them, boil them and put them in salt. You can even put them in the oven, you know, and bake them with the salt on it so they'll get real crispy. But then they put it in their mouth and they pull, and then the edamames come out in their mouth, and then they throw the skin away. So it's almost like a pea pod. So anyway, here we go. Okay, put a lid on that and wait for that to be done. And then you'll have 2 delicious snacks. Well, that's too big. Hopefully this isn't too small. Good, perfect. Okay, we're all set. We're all set for today. What we will do is we'll cut for a little while, and then when the veggies are done, we'll come back on camera. Stay tuned. Hi, we're back, and we're going to do a sauce for, probably even for the edamame if you want, or the artichoke. Now, I use plain Vegenaise grapeseed mayonnaise for my artichoke, but we're going to do a little fancy schmancy here. And I have a grandson that doesn't like mayonnaise. He likes mustard. So maybe he would like this. Put grapeseed mayonnaise, veganaise I should say, a tiny bit, about a teaspoonful of agave, organic, and this is pretty hot anise mustard, it's organic, and we'll put a little bit of mustard in there. Come on, there you go. And you kind of swirl it around. Make sure it's all mixed together so it won't have lumpy taste to it. So we can do this. You'd make it a little bit, if you have more than one artichoke, you'd make it a little more sauce. So you'll have this sauce, and I hear it, and the plain grapeseed mayonnaise. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of a creamy yellow. And it tastes good. You want to taste? Stick your finger in it. They're both fine. About 2 more minutes and the edamames will be ready. And we'll put it out on a platter. Yeah, I have a platter. And they're drained. And I will get my colander. So, a couple more minutes and we'll be ready to serve this. We're going to bring out the salt. Put this back. Put the lid back on. Okay, that's for the artichoke. I think it said 4 or 5 minutes, didn't it, in the package? Sure. Did we time it? I forgot to time it. Don't do what I do. Do what I tell you to do. Okay. 5 to 6 minutes, and then drain. So it's been about 4? Okay.
It's been 5 for sure.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. 1 more minute and we'll drain it. And the artichokes are looking good. I'll stir them around a little bit. Oh, I have a, here it is. Okay, you want to turn your artichokes around so they get evenly cooked on all sides, like this. It helps to have one of these little tongs. And then just wait for it. Yeah, I spilled water on the burner. There we go. Okay, we're ready to drain the edamames. And we'll let the artichokes cook longer. Okay, we're going to go now into the stove and we're going to grab the edamames and we're going to drain them. So, put that in the sink. Take the lid off. Still boiling. I did put some garlic cloves, about 3 of them, in the edamame so it cooked right into them. Oh, they came out beautiful. So, put this lid here. I'll put it on a towel. I'll put it in my cabinet. Drain them. Okay. And put them out on the platter. Come on, don't need to spill.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we take the prongs and spread them out so you can salt them while they're still hot. Now if you want them more crispy, after you boil them you can put them in the oven, you know, and put salt, possibly grated cheese, just to add a flavor to them. And I don't know about putting any sauce on it, but we could try it. So, do you want to try one?
Of course.
Okay. Don't burn your fingers.
Mmm. Yum. Just perfect inside.
Okay, you don't need any more salt? What do you think?
Just a tad.
Okay. Yeah, here it comes. A little better. Now have this ready for your kids when they get home. And it doesn't matter whether you're mom or dad, you can do this. Just pour it into a pot boil it for 5 to 6 minutes, pull it out, pour salt all over it, and these kids have some high protein and vitamin A, C, calcium, all kinds of vitamins in this vegetable. And make it a game. You know, you might take them out to a restaurant first and order edamames and see how they're served. They might even serve them with some kind of dip. So I'm going to put these up here. And then the next thing we're going to have, when they're finished, is the artichokes. Welcome back. As you know, you can tell that the edamames were a hit because we've been noshing on them, waiting for the artichokes to finish, and they were good, very good. All they were was boiled edamames with some Himalayan salt. You can't beat that.
And garlic.
Oh yeah, I put garlic in the pan. Thank you for reminding me, keeping me straight. So we have my favorite mayonnaise, vegenaise I should say, grapeseed vegenaise made with grape seeds. Okay, now you have the artichokes. I'm going to bring in a fork so I can show you how you're going to do this in a spoon. These are rather hot, so I'm going to use the utensils where you pull the leaves away, and this is where you dip. I'll put some here so I can demonstrate. This is for people that have never even seen an artichoke. You dip it into the tip end like that. You put it in your mouth and you pull like that. And you get that really, really delicious flavor of the leaf. Now see, I think I prefer the plain mayonnaise, but you may like the honey mustard. So you're going to pull this artichoke back as you eat one leaf at a time. My mother used to take me to, when I was little, the Pike Market in Washington, Seattle, and we would get an artichoke and we would get crab. Well, I don't eat crab now. I had vegetarian tuna, but no crab. And you just take, this is hot, that's why I'm doing this very gently. And you pull all these leaves back and you eat them. Now the more you cook your artichoke, the softer these leaves will be. Okay, you're going to go all the way to the center. See if I can point that towards you. And you're going to eat all these. And the more you get into the center, the more of the leaf you'll eat, until you get to the kind of thorny stuff. And that's this stuff coming up. Yeah. Okay. Here's the heart. You can see it inside here. And you take this with a spoon, very gently, maybe a little knife. I'll get a knife. And pull that away. It's like little fur in here. I'm pulling this away from the, normally you would eat this one leaf at a time and you'd get to the center by yourself, you know, very gradually, but I'm rushing it over so we can get to it. Now you take this sticky stuff, these little furry things out, and I could have let the artichoke cook another minute or two, probably about 10 more minutes because it's a little crispy. But I just wanted to show you how to cook them. Now this part here is called the heart, and it's a concentrated flavor of what's on the leaves, and it's a delicacy. Come on, there we go. Whoops. Anyway, you're going to take all this membrane out. It helps if the artichoke is cooked more. And this is where you're going to cut off this part here, because it's kind of bitter. But the heart is, you know, when you see a artichoke heart in a can, it doesn't have that stem. So anyway, we're going to take this off. I'm going to put mayonnaise on mine. We'll have to get some chilies. Anyway, you will know when you take all this fur out of here that you put the mayonnaise on top of it. I suggest you cook the artichoke a little longer. I apologize to my audience, but it's crunchy, it's good, it's flavorful. Okay, that's what you put the mayonnaise, the vegenaise on. So you dip the leaf in there. Like I said, I'm going to just do plain. There. That's how you do it. And then you slice it and cut it. And you have an artichoke. So enjoy. And God bless you all. And see you soon.